In the course of this session we had with these young children, we gave them series of talks. And I know you recognize by now that OIPA is not just about the technical and the educational side. Do you realize that? Huh? We actually make a lot of emphasis on shaping values. Are you hearing me? It is education plus values. And we have a set of values that we identified. Huh? We talked about sacrifice. What else? How many of you attended that session we had? We talked about sacrifice. We talked about obedience. What else did we talk about? Huh? Sorry? Honesty. Now, all these values that we were teaching them, we extracted those values from the OIPA executive. Because I had the privilege of taking them in that value session. And the subject matter was the issue of youth violence. Pay attention. And I remember in the course of that training, I was giving them the example of what happened in Uromi. How many of you heard what happened in Uromi? When some supposed hunters were passing through, and some people thought that they were what? Huh? They thought they were terrorists. And then the young people in the town caught those hunters or whatever they called them. And you know what they did to them? What did they do? They burned them alive. Pay attention to what I'm saying. This is very important. Are you with me? Now, if you hear that story and you don't understand the context, it doesn't make sense because my mom comes from that village and I was there in February. And when I heard that the young people in the town had done that kind of action, I thought something was wrong. Are you with me? But the principal problem was that there was a high level of what? Frustration among the young people. Very high level. There were issues of kidnappings. There were issues of, if you arrest any of the kidnappers and take to the police station, the police will collect bribe and leave the kidnappers. So the young people decided that they were going to take the laws into their hands. And what did they do? They burnt 16 people alive. And overnight, the military, the police, DSS, they invaded that town. If you were young people, you had to go and hide. If you were not at the scene of that incident, if they arrested you, it would cost at least 300,000 for you to be bailed from the police station. Overnight, young people disappeared from the town. Any young man police see, they will arrest. And we were using that incident to give an example to our young people. Parents, please pay attention. The set of children that we have today are growing up in conditions that are not normal. Are you hearing me? There is no generation that has lived on earth that is facing as much challenges as these children that we have today. And so what we were trying to tell the children was that you are living in an environment that is increasingly going to try to make you rebel and make you dysfunctional. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The environment on its own. I'll give you mere statistics. Every year, secondary school graduates are at least 3 million. Of those 3 million, only 1.5 can take JAMB. And out of that 1.5 million, less than 900,000 are admitted in universities. Which means that every year, Nigeria is producing at least 2.1 million young people who don't have any means of livelihood and have no chance of advancing in life. So when you hear of militancy, you hear of kidnappings, you hear of robberies, there are conditions that are creating this. Now, we can't solve the problem of Nigeria, but we can speak to our young people. Are you with me? Yes. We have spoken to the children, we are speaking to the parents. Especially mothers. Be careful what you speak to your children. Are you hearing me? Yes. Don't add to their frustration. All these things, that small thing your child does, the next thing you are going to begin to rain abuses and insults. Stop it. Are you with me? Yes. Because these conditions these children are going through, they don't show it visibly. Where is it going on? Where is it going on? In their minds. Your responsibility as a parent is to find out how your child is feeling and speak to those feelings. I'm speaking from experience. Are you hearing me? Two of my boys were in university in the UK. That COVID period made them dysfunctional. And I was trying to force them to do the right thing because they said they didn't want to go to school again. And I said, you must go to school, and it became war. But guess who lost the battle? I did. Because I didn't understand what they were feeling. What we are going to be experiencing going forward is going to be worse than that COVID period. If you are following the news, you will hear now that Israel and Iran, they started fighting. Huh? All the Iranians need to do is to bomb all those oil installations in the Middle East. This cost of inflation you people are shouting about, inflation will go to 90, 100%. Because the cost of crude oil will go up, price of 1 liter of petrol, you'll be looking for 5,000 naira, you won't see to buy. These are not ordinary times. It has nothing to do with Tinubu. Are you hearing me? Those of you who specialize in blaming government, this has nothing to do with who is in government, who is not in government. What we are facing is global. But we still have to raise our children inside of this crisis. Are you with me? So we have spoken to the children and told them, those feelings, when they come, you are feeling frustrated. Track those feelings. Don't express them in terms of, I must express the rebellion that I'm feeling. Because the tendency to rebel is normal now. And the tendency to give up in life is very normal today. All those 419 people that we are talking about who are young, they could easily well be here in this computer school. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Parents, know how you talk to your children. Encourage them. I'm not saying pamper them. That's not what I'm saying. But don't abuse them. Help track the feelings that they are going through. The two things I said you should be tracking are what? The environment they find themselves in is trying to make them dysfunctional. And it's trying to make them rebel. And there's a simple reason for it. I'm going to be 60 this November, but he has not told me yet how he wants to celebrate my 60th birthday. Thank God, like Kasera is here. That means I'm going to have all the drinks I need for my 60th birthday. Are you with me? And the young lady who gave the health talk, she said you get to a certain age in life. What happens to you? You now need supplement because your body can't. So I don't know what supplements I'm going to be buying. But the bottom line is that between me and old age, it has come. Are you with me? And you see all these people, they have energy. These ones are the energy of the future. The problem is that the environment in which they find themselves is not allowing them to express that energy. That's what's causing the frustration. And we don't want parents adding to that frustration. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? Huh? So instead of abusing them, pray for them. Instead of pulling down your own children, what do? Use your words to do what? Lift them up. We are going to try to do our best. I think we are trying to come up with more initiatives, like the drama club we want to start. Are you with me? I'm watching these people who are doing their debating. I'm wondering, are we also going to set up a debating club to formalize so that we can train them? Are you with me? But any skill, any capacity, any enablement that we can give these children, that you can give these children to help them in life, do it. I'm not saying education is not good. If they can read all the way to PhD level, good. But there's nothing wrong. Your child is in JSS or SSS. They go to school 5 days in the week. Weekend, they go to mechanic workshop. There's nothing wrong with that. Let them learn skills, very practical. How to repair car, how to do plumbing. Are you with me? Because you go to many parts of the world, people who are plumbers are graduates, but they still have the practical capacity. Here, all we want to do is just the education, and then you carry the certificate, you go and meet our people in Jotna and say, employ me. They take you to the factory. You can't deliver. Because what you learned in school is not enough to help you. Huh? It's like the discussion I was having with Mr. Okoye. Imagine his daughter reading medicine, and all through the period she read medicine, she never entered hospital one day. If they take you to that kind of doctor, will you allow that doctor to treat you? Chidima, you better you better hear what I'm saying, because we're discussing the kind of university that you have to go to. I hope you don't mind I'm saying this, Mr. Okoye. Do we understand what we did? I don't leave my place in the Bejuleki to come here to play Koso. I don't. I have a family of my own. Are you with me? The easiest thing I can do with my life is join my family in the UK. All my boys are working. The last one is going to graduate from university. But this is my home. Are you with me? These are my children. Well, grandchildren. These are grandchildren. They are beautiful. They are grandchildren now. Because if my boys were serious and they were married, by now I should have grandchildren. But these children are special to us. Over the last 17 years or 18 years of doing this, seeing these people pass through our hands is the greatest joy, the greatest fulfillment, the greatest sacrifice. Going out to look for sponsors, talking to them. Today it is Jotna. Yesterday it was Promasidor. Day before yesterday it was BAS. Nobody is on salary in OIPA. It's about sacrifice, commitment, dedication. But we can't take the place of the parents. We can only warn you about the challenges that let it be that everything becomes dark. What we want is that each and every one of your child, if there is any light that is going to be shining, let it be the light that is shining in their lives. Are you with me? And like one of our brothers was saying, attitude is everything. Attitude is everything. And what we are doing is putting the values in them that will make them what? Soar like what? Huh? Eagles. You know how the eagle flies? How does the eagle fly? The eagle does not fly like other birds. What does the eagle do? Huh? Why does it soar? Why does it soar? You know what the eagle does? It's looking for wind that is circulating up there. And when it finds one wind, what does it do? It just stays on top of the wind. And that's why you see them going in circles. And then they are looking for the next wind that is going around. When they see another one that is going around, they fly to that one. And that's how the eagle gets to its destination. So it doesn't use its strength. That's what we want for our children. Put those qualities in them that when you now put education on top, there is no way they cannot succeed in life. Are we making that commitment, parents? I want you all to stand up. If you are here, you are a parent. Even if your child is not here, stand up. I want you to make that commitment. Where is the OIPA executive? People come and line up. Let them make that commitment to you. But we are going to be tracking all of you. We come to your homes and your children are complaining that you are not taking them seriously. You are the one that your mouth is tearing their life. We will go and report you to Lagos State Child Care. But that's not going to happen because all OIPA students graduating, their parents are what? Beautiful parents. I mean, if we can have fathers like Mr. Okoye, how can they be good? Are you with me? So I want you all to make the declaration in presence of what? OIPA. In fact, our sponsors stand up. Our landlord stand up. Make the commitment in front of all of us. Are you with me? I want you to say, me or I commit that I will not use my mouth to pull down my... Mention the name of your child. That I will use my mouth to lift up, to encourage, to support, to stand by. Mention the name of your child again. Because I know. Say that, because I know that we are living in difficult times. And I will play my part to ensure that I am not a burden to my child. So help me God. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, all appreciate.
Igunu kunu.